Welcome back, everyone. December 8th, we just paid off Fry. Everything's looking great. That bathhouse raid went really well the other, couple days ago. Beating Carter's... Oh.
Before we begin, Miss Berman, I should note that Mr. A.B. Carlos and Mr. Ronald Atticus, representing the city administration, have been good enough to join us. And Judge Hawkins has also kindly agreed to attend. The rest of these gentlemen, I believe you already are familiar with.
Thank you, Mr. Plunkett. I'd like to start with...
If you will allow me, Miss Berman, I will begin. I'm still in charge, all right?
Yes, Mr. Plunkett. I didn't mean to...
I would like you to answer a few background questions that will help us understand your investigation into the case of Jack Boyd.
Of course, but I just don't...
What's so interesting about him?
Sir, you ask me why I want to catch Jack Boyd? In my opinion, it's obvious that...
No, Miss Berman, I did not ask you why you want to catch him. I asked why you're interested in him.
Sir, I'm not sure I understand the question.
Oh, well, in that case, allow me to phrase the question more precisely. You like Jack Boyd because with him you don't feel lonely, as you said in a telephone conversation on September 19th of last year. Or maybe because you consider him energetic and full of strength, as you said on another call 4 weeks later. The whole point is that...
Mr. Plunkett, sir, before you go on, I think it must be said that...
You know, Miss Berman, I am a man of conservative upbringing. I always imagine there are certain obligatory rituals and relationships between men and women. Going to the movies, meeting at the cafe, walking in the moonlight. But I see that's just boilerplate romance compared with these touching transcripts. You've quite convinced me that even over the phone, you can create a very close bond with someone. So close, in your case, that it creates an obvious conflict of interest. And although your connection with Mr. Boyd didn't end under the best of circumstances, I don't think I need to explain how grossly you violated professional ethics, and even, perhaps, the law.
Sir, I'm not... How did you...
Isn't this the work of the prosecutor, Miss Berman, to know a little more than the others know? Information is our weapon, haven't you heard? I'm sure everyone in this room will agree. Do you think I would have reached my post if I couldn't gather information and use it at the right time and place? Everyone here understands perfectly what I'm talking about, I assure you. And I have little doubt that you understand as well, Miss Berman. Now, going against a person with information is like going against yourself. A young lady with ambitions simply cannot help but learn these common truths.
Mr. Plunkett, there's something...
But even truisms are sometimes worth remembering, are they not?
If you'll just let me explain...
I believe we're finished here, Miss Berman. You are suspended from all current duties. Your future will be decided by the disciplinary committee at a special meeting on February 2nd. Meanwhile, you're free to go. We don't need to detain our guests any further. I think they've heard everything they need to hear.
Well, that went extremely well. Mr. Nash, I'm back and ready for action. Hope you didn't catch all those criminals without me. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? No one's ever told me that before, Baraka. Leave. Mr. Nash, I'm back and ready for action. Hope you didn't catch the criminals without me. Leave. No one's ever said that to me before. Man, welcome back to the team. Woolbag. I was up all night helping my brother finish some construction out in the country, and now I can't even straighten out my hands. Can I have the day off? What were you building? We decided to build a smokehouse. We'll have a whole deli out there. Rabbit meat, cheese with mushrooms, and some fish, too. You know what, Woolbag? Sure, you can have the day off. I got plenty of people on this shift. Alright, everything looks good. I think we have to fix Baratka. But other than that, I think we're pretty good. I hate this. Hate this so much. My friend said the donuts from the cafe are fried in the machine oil. Can you believe it? I'm not putting any more of them in my mouth. Okay, so no donuts. I heard the meat in burgers isn't even meat at all, but some sort of fake soy stuff with hormones and dyes. I'll eat anything, just not mystery meat. Okay, no burgers. A fine slice of cherry pie. That's what will make me happy today. All right. We can do some cherry pie. That's fine. I'm not picky. Thank you, mustard. Not picky. Thank you, Spurlock. I feel like I'm getting sick. My hands are like ice. My throat is closing up. Mom always used to give me chicken soup on days like this. All right, chicken soup. We can do that. Jacob. Macaroni and cheese was the only thing my mother knew how to cook. I had to eat it almost every day. Even now, my stomach is turning over as I remember my happy childhood. No macaroni and cheese. Got it. Today I had a dream about donuts. I love it when my dreams come true. Well, sorry, Baratka, you're drunk. Alright, not picky. Okay, well then let's do hot dogs for the last one, and we'll give Sharpwood infusion, sure. Not picky. I'll just give mineral water, you know. Was that really the cheapest option still? Alright. Oh wow. Awesome. Didn't lose anything. Alright. What are we... It wasn't the homeless man, so we gotta get the funeral home director. Yep. Alright, flower pots. Don't want to torture you. I want to get that true serum. Preferably. I've been rotting in like a jail cell at the bottom of the stairs for like the last couple days. Okay, you want those old things are going great at the theater. Here's your share. $78. Happy to help. Trouble is a dark place, and I, a proud representative of the Catholic Church, must follow the activity of heretics and do everything in my power to suppress it. But this one guy is tough nut to crack. I've tried and tried, but I can't make him renounce his false prophets. I heard that you guys know how to deal with stubborn people, so let me ask you for help. Send a good cop for this bad business, and he doesn't need to bring anything. He can use my tools. If we save this heretic, then the doors of my church will always be open to you. We will do what we can for any notorious sinners you catch. Okay, and I guess this has something to do with negotiation. So who is my cheapest negotiator? It's Titus. Just the Titus touch. Alright. Let's see here. Gangs, journal, personnel, not planning any assaults. Thank goodness. Oh, attempted murder. Water tower. Some suspicious men at the water are pouring gasoline over an unconscious person. I'm gonna guess it's probably not an unconscious person, and it's in fact let's go with the women crew. At least Spurlock's not racist. Alright, where are you? Yes. I would like an alcoholism Mr. Nash, I went to church and this crazy woman has seriously asked me to torture some kid. Well, I'll do it, but whatever happens, don't blame me for it. Oh. Heretics love the taste of boiling blood, and I saw him licking when a few drops fell on my red-hot Bible for sinners. Among the cultists of Bovos, there's a What? Belief that a glass of boiling blood can make carnal pleasures feel like exploding stars? Judging by this heretic's impressive nostrils, he's inhaled quite a lot of powder they make from Garensburg's oak bark. I know. The heretics believe that they can use it to dance with the forest spirits. I found a heretic listening to this satanic music discovered that he was digesting by cleansing sound of prayer. Then demons wriggled out from under his skin and worms in a decaying corpse. Force, converse. I'm scared. Yeah. He likes music. Ow! That hurt my ears. Okay, let me just, okay, so heretics love the taste of boiling blood. And I saw him licking when a few drops fell on my red-hot Bible for sinners. Among the cultists of Bovos, there's a belief that a glass of boiling water can make... Okay, so we don't want boiling blood. Judging by this heretic's impressive nostrils, he's inhaled quite a lot of powder that make from Garensburg oak bark. I know the heretic believed they can use it to dance with the forest spirit. I found a heretic listening to the satanic music and discovered that he was disgusted by the cleansing sound of prayer. Then demons wriggle out from under his skin and decaying corpse. Okay. Alright, inhale. Let's give another angelic intervention. Please stop. I confess I'm a heretic. I worship all the unfaithful gods and forest spirits. Now will you release me? Yes. Awesome. Nash, people will say anything under torture. Fortunately, the guy gave up quick and told the psycho that she wanted to hear. You have some upped friends. I'm afraid to think what happens next for the guy. The lady said that he was waiting for a fair trial, and she asked me to tell you that church is open to all sinners we can catch. Thank you, Titus. We got some razors. We got some razors. We got some razors. Interesting. Alright, Pinkin. You're going to take Borodka and you're going to fix them.
553
Armed robbery. Bank of Sharpwood. Armed men en masse broke into the bank and demanded that the vault be opened. Alright. Let's get some A-team on here. Let's get Stockman and Mustard. Alright. Get out there. You save that bank.
573 in progress.
Alright. Trailer park. A woman reports that a very suspicious man has been standing by the road outside her trailer for several hours. Okay. We'll send Jacob and Belmont. Or Jacob and Leet. Jacob and Leet. A group of men have dumped gasoline all over a motionless figure in a white shower, dancing around the flame, chanting, "Spirits of the forest, take the soul of the deceased, old mire." Quickly jumping. Do I have speed? Cop swiftly jumps on and trembles the flames. Only his uniform trousers are touched by the fire. The funeral procession is angered by the outrage that moves in to teach the police from ruining. Let's throw a stun grenade. You get them, Spurlock. Cop throws a stun grenade and the crowd detains the members of the funeral procession without further incident. That could have been bad. Let's get full strength. Nice work, Spurlock. Jackson, you are really underleveled. My goodness. Alright. We'll give you some speed. Sure. Nash, did you see a limit? Yeah, you don't have to tell me every time. My goodness. Medical center, Rosemary. I hate my job. I sit all day on a stool, handing out medical cards to patients at the hospital, and they're not just full of infections there, but they're also constantly grumbling about having to stand in line for 5 minutes. I can calm down pretty much any grumbler down, but now I'm sick of it. Oh, I can't retire yet, so I need some kind of distraction. If you can find me a small portable TV for me, I'd make my life much bearable. I'll hang it on the ceiling and keep an eye on it while I'm handing out the cards. If you do this for me, I'll even break my piggy bank in your guys, and I can give some tips on how to pacify all kinds of threat. I bet you run into gamblers all the time. Grumblers, not gamblers. Do we have a portable TV? I think we might have bought one. We do have a portable TV. Okay. Kurosawa, go out there and give it a good old college try. How much are... oh, probably you. How much are stun grenades? Stun grenades, $113. Alright. We can buy 6 and we can get this guy done. Thank you, Mr. Nash. I won't ever drown in the bottle again. Alright, let's buy these.
5:30 in progress.
Let's answer this first. Nestron Correctional Facility. A prisoner tried to escape from prison. He cut down a guard, but couldn't overcome his fear of heights. Once he climbed onto the fence, now he can't get down. Alright, Rosencrantz. You go with Belmont and Titus. Police impersonation. At the entrance of the bank, there's a frightened clerk in a president's mask holding down a grenade with his chin. He's holding the grenade pen in his hand. I was told that if I'm a good president, they'll put the pen back. The guy is trembling in fear. Disarm the grenade. Cop places the pen back in the grenade and takes it from the clerk, who flees in relief. The cop then enters the bank and runs straight into the robbers wearing president's masks. They are armed and together, dragging a large bag which looks like it's filled with gold bars. Don't have. Throw the own grenade at them.
5:53
Cop threw a grenade at the
complete.
rob. Ooh, cop injured. Criminals were killed in the explosion and the police officer caught some shrapnel in the leg. The gold was returned to the vault. But we still got some. Interesting. Alright, speed. Oh. Woman was frightened by a snowman whose children dressed up as a forest spirit. Okay. Alright, let's get this.
5:15 in progress.
Just want to buy 6 of these things. Man in a raincoat ran up to the motorcyclist at a stoplight, pushed him onto the asphalt, and stole his bike. Alright, that sounds like Spurlock and Atkins. Get out there, ladies. Alright, let's get these 6. Alright. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Alright, we have 6 now. Alright, Pinkin. You deliver those 6 to him. Injury. No, I don't want you to kill him. Calm down. Nash, just like I said, I hooked up the portable TV set for the lady and she almost kissed me. Then she broke a piggy bank, scooped all loose change, and she got really strict and said your boys would be going to her for training. What was that about? Was she talking about us or what? I got some toilet paper, that's good. Got some hygiene products, that's good. Got some pharmaceuticals, and wow, whopping $42. The authority of your cops on the street is even challenged by teenagers with spray paint cans. There's a solution. Sign up for a master class from a negotiator. Practice with someone who has 40 years of experience. She might not have a diploma from Garensburg Police Academy, but she has more than enough field experience. Gotcha, okay. Alright. What does this need? Ground coffee, cocaine, and paprika. Oh. Patrol car caught up to the man wearing raincoat and sunglasses. Order him to stop. Boom. Man raincoat had played the police, stopped the motorcycle, and surrendered. Nice job, Spurlock. Get some good speed. Yes, I know, Spurlock, my goodness. You're such a sexist. Alright. You don't have paprika. Do you have paprika? You have some Joe. Do we have Joe? Alright. Storage. Do we have paprika or Joe? Alright, let's buy the paprika and Joe. Alright, coffee. Paprika. Alright. Miss Nash, all done. I took some grenades to that guy. He said he'll be ready for our guys to shooting range behind the school anytime. Alright, Pinkin. Shave reindeer scars, $150. Nice. Once Pinkin gets back, he can deliver. Skinhead is clinging to the barbed wire on top of the fence. His hands are bleeding. Climb up. Alright. Rosencrantz, just climb up and apprehend him. Climb, pull the prisoner down. The offender will continue to serve his term plus extra time for trying to escape. That was pretty simple. Oh, we found some tobacco. Full speed for you, Titus. Good job. Alright, Pinkin. You take the required materials. What's this? I'm a Sharpwood's best pickpocket. I might be in jail now, but I was never caught for that. I'm here for another reason. That a-hole in a white coat, Dr. Kanayan. He put me in here. His son, Kill him Kanayan. Okay. Is in my son's class and was constantly being bullied and causing trouble, so I got sick of it and decided to go talk to Kanayan so he could fix his dull little brat. The conversation turned emotional, but I swear I didn't even hit him. He pushed Kanayan gently on the chest, and that same evening, the cops came for me. Turned out that Kanayan took advantage of his position and concocted a false medical report, which showed a terrible beating and injuries to his internal organs. I'm sitting here right now because the judge believed his wild story. Meanwhile, that Kalim is still beating my son. I'm in no position to help my kid, but you could help him. Send a cop, visit him, who is good at hand-to-hand combat, and tell him to bring a baton. We live in the kind of world where self-defense involves knowing what to do against police sticks, right? If you teach my son how to stand up for himself, then I'll take your guys under my wing and tell them how to hide in plain sight. Alright, we need full strength baton. Full strength baton. Alright, Mustard. You go teach the kid a thing or two. Alright. But now we can finally have truth serum. Torture. Miss Nash, I brought stuff to the chemist friend of yours. You should have seen how his eyes caught fire. He said that his truth serum is now available to you in unlimited quantities. Whose tongue do you feel like loosening? I received diesel fuel and $720. Alright. Why don't we try this truth serum out? Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it'll appear tomorrow. We'll see.
557 in progress.
Teenager reports that he was spotted a bomb under the bench in the park. Alright, this is probably a false alarm. Oh, but you don't work with men. Or do you? Do you? Don't think we sent Jackson. Alright. I guess they have to be professional men's. I showed a boy a few tricks, and I'm glad how fast the kid got everything. The kid won't be such a pushover now. His dad was grateful, and he smiled real big, and he asked to tell me that he's waiting for you guys to come for a conjugal visit. What the does that mean? Well, I could tell you what that means, Mustard, but yeah. Do criminals always notice you guys sneaking up? Only experienced been part of teaching the art of stealth and hiding in plain sight. It's a good thing he's in prison. Now you always know where to look for him. Alright. Awesome. Got a lot of friends. Glad to just clear it out, to be completely honest with you guys. So annoying. The secret of the heaping.
554 in progress.
Ooh, let's get this criminal. We may not have gotten them all. Puts corpse in hearse. Climbs in broken window. Okay, no. We need to have one more day. Passerby reports that two men are trying to steal a traffic light from the crossroads. Alright. Brodka, freshly rehabbed. You go with Rosencrantz. I'm not going to call you craps and pants anymore. You're too good. The park is crowded. On the bench, the teenager pointed out it appears to be a remote explosive. Defuse the bomb. Cops successfully neutralized the bomb. Then suddenly, a redheaded, shaggy, fat man jumps from behind the bushes holding a grenade. What have you done? The Forest Spirits gave me an important mission to send as many people as possible to the other side. They need fresh souls in their battle to protect the Earth from evil forces. Try to calm the offender down. Cop managed to reassure the criminal. He put down the grenade and surrendered to the police. Alright, nice works. Stockman and Spurlark. Full stealth. Earns a ninja perk. Atkins, full stealth. Ninja perk. Spurlock, full speed. Athlete perk. Getting some stars up in here. Also, like, everyone is non-alcoholics, so that's amazing. And false no. Okay, one guy sitting on the other shoulder, struggling to unfasten the bolts on a traffic light. Let's just use the baton. Cop hit the suspect to the ground, and on the ground in the shin, he fell and dropped his accomplice. Cop easily arrested the thieves. It turned out they just wanted to use a traffic light to make disco lights. No, honestly, I think that was just, you know, for the good of everyone. I don't know why we stopped them. Alright. That was a really successful day, if I do say so myself. We killed a criminal? Okay. Well. Holy smokes! 3, Carter? 3? However, am I going to live up to your expectations? Right. McGuire is pretty cool, actually. Look at McGuire. Baton. Still hasn't bought a cop yet, so. Wow. Catching up there, Carter. Good job. Hodges and Age. Birch. Fletcher. Jacob and Guzman. Brady. McGuire needs some rest. Woolbag. Nikip. Leet. Yarbrough. Demers. Goodwin and Percy. Is there anyone coming back? Alright, any... McGuire, you're on the case tomorrow. Alright.
Damn. Forgive me, Captain Carter, but this is important.
Don't worry, honey. It's okay. I haven't had time to fall asleep yet. You came to wish me luck?
I have leads on a number of major cases that I wanted, that I've dreamed of doing. Someone's selling old weapons that they're bringing in from Ripton. Someone else is trying to... Look, it doesn't matter. You can read it all right here. The point is that we've got a lot of evidence against some small-time criminals, relatively small time, of course, but I wanted to use them to get to bigger fish.
Lily, there's only one day left. I don't have any time to get to the big fish.
And you don't need to. Just arrest all of these people. Arrest them and win.
Your father would have laughed if he could hear this, but I'm a gentleman, my dear.
Just win the stupid competition, Captain Carter.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm going to leave the episode right here. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to leave comments down below what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Hopefully we'll, eventually get to this game. It's going to take a while. There's probably like up to 20 hours of, playtime here. Probably halfway through the game, maybe. I don't know. Probably going to be like 6 comas or something. I don't know. Anyways, thanks so much for watching.